Well, let's start with the Indian state of Kerala that is grappling with full-scale devastation as deadly landslides in the Wayanad district have claimed over 276 lives. Torrential rains have triggered massive landslides in the district on Tuesday, with rescue operations underway for the past 72 hours. Hopes are fading of finding more survivors under the muddy debris. Now, Kerala authorities say multiple landslides have nearly washed away the entire Mundakai settlement and 2 nearby villages as well. The numbers are likely to rise as rescuers continue to sift through the massive debris. Over 200 people have been reportedly injured as well. Now, according to authorities, the extent of devastation caused by landslides is not known yet, as rescue teams have not even reached the settlement first struck by the landslides. Now, the Indian soldiers have also rushed to complete construction of a metal bridge to connect the worst affected areas in Kerala's landslide. Army engineers have been scrambling to build a 190-foot bridge to ferry heavy equipment from the nearest town of Churamala to the affected area, Mundakai, after rising water in the local river washed away a makeshift bridge on Wednesday. The main bridge was washed away in the landslide on Tuesday, cutting off the district. Meanwhile, the former Wayanad MP Rahul Gandhi, who is also the leader of the opposition, and his sister Priyanka Gandhi also visited the Churamala district. That district, remember, Priyanka Gandhi will also be contesting from that region later this year. Our principal correspondent Siddharth MP spoke with Indian Army's Major General Matthew. He is the in charge for Wayanad's rescue operations. Take a look.
Sir, tell us what you've accomplished and the magnitude of your feat.
On the 30th, we received a call from the state administration morning at around 4:30 that there has been a devastating landslide in the area of Churamala and they need army assistance. So we have moved troops from all over South India, from Trivandrum, from Calicut, from Kannur and from Bangalore, using aircraft as well as by road, so as to be effective here. Our first body of troops were effective by the afternoon of the 30th, so that we can rescue people. This was going on for the past 3 days. So simultaneously, the state government also requested us to replace the bridge that has been washed away and which is critical for this operation, and for which the Madras Engineer Group that is located in Bangalore has been tasked to lay this bridge.
Not just one bridge, you've built 2 bridges essentially, one for those who are foot mobile and one for heavy vehicles. Even 24-ton trucks can go across this bridge. So what does this mean for speeding up the operation?
This is going to definitely speed up the operations. Our second phase requires heavy equipment to go ahead and to dozers, excavators, etc. to go. This is going to help, and also in rehabilitation by the state government, they can utilize this bridge, and thus it is going to be a major impetus to the operations.
Now, among the worst hit areas of Mundakai and Churamala, the first landslide occurred at 2 a.m. local time on Tuesday, followed by another landslide at 4 a.m. local time. Hundreds of rescuers have continued to pull bodies out of from under the debris. The Indian Army has set up a command and control center in the area to monitor rescue operations. Around 1,000 people have been rescued, with over 3,000 having shifted to 45 relief camps.
We have handed over 154 bodies to the district administration, and we are taking the genetic samples of this amputated parts or the body parts. CM has asked for the support of Army, and we were provided with the support of Army, Air Force, and also Honorable CM will be coming to Wayanad today, and he is convening a meeting, official meeting, and after that there is an all-party meeting.
Now, the continuous rain and strong river currents have hampered the rescue efforts. The local villagers have been helping out rescue teams to search for bodies.
में 400 के ऊपर घर था, अभी 30 है। दूसरा पूरा मिट्टी का अंदर है। बिल्कुल इधर बहुत ब्यूटीफुल जगह था। मैं इधर बहुत टाइम आया, मेरा दोस्त का 3 घर है इधर, अभी बिल्कुल नहीं है घर, बिल्कुल नहीं है। अभी बॉडी थोड़ा मिला है, इसका हाथ नहीं है, पैर नहीं है, एक एक पैर खाली मिलता है।
क्या है इधर, अभी पहले इतना अच्छा बहुत सूरत था, अच्छा जगह है, अभी देखो कैसा है, तो बहुत बेकार हो गया इधर।
The Indian Met Department has also issued an orange alert for Kerala, forecasting more rains. Heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely to occur at isolated places in Kerala till August 1st. Heavy rainfall is also predicted for August 2nd. So clearly a lot of devastation there in Kerala's Wayanad district, where several people are feared, dozens are feared dead. The death toll climbing to 276 as we speak, and the Prime Minister also likely to hold all-party meeting as well. Siddharth MP is now joining us live for the very latest of what's happening in Wayanad. Siddharth, take us through the latest in terms of rescue efforts and the number of feared dead and trapped.
Bhairavi, so big breakthrough. It's been more than 3 days since the rescue operation began, and then now we have a big breakthrough courtesy the Indian Army. So they've operationalized 2 bridges. Of course, one was built overnight. One is a bridge meant for those walking across the river. In fact, earlier there was a bridge that linked these 2 villages, but then the bridge was completely wiped out and erased after the landslides and the flash floods. But then now what we're seeing is that, one, the Indian Army has operationalized a small bridge for those who want to walk across, and then they've also now operationalized a full-fledged bridge where you can literally drive across a truck or an SUV or an ambulance. So this they've done in about 36 hours. So this goes on to show the kind of professionalism and kind of talent that the Indian Army has. All elements are against them. Nature is against them primarily here. The soil is loose. There's a lot of slush, non-stop rainfall. Despite all of this and this place, it's even hard to move around here. But then in such a place, they've been able to pull off a massive engineering feat, just so that the acceleration, the operations that they're carrying out can be rapidly accelerated. Because we told you that a couple of villages are cut off, which is Mundakai is cut off and the village beyond that is also cut off. So this bridge actually links this region, and because of this bridge, heavy trucks can be taken to the cut off villages. Their heavy equipment can be moved, ambulances can be moved, and then the rescue operation can be further enhanced, all thanks to this bridge. Now, as we speak, a full-fledged truck. So this is a bridge that is capable of carrying loads of 24 tons. So 24 tons is as heavy as any truck can get. So 24 tons of mass can be transported across this bridge, and essentially connectivity has been restored to a place that's been cut off for the last 72 hours. So this is a big breakthrough, and henceforth tomorrow and thereafter we can expect search and rescue operations happening at a greater pace, purely because men and material can be moved. Logistics is possible, mobility is possible. A lot has changed. But yes, this is a tragedy that people are still coming to terms with, because we visited some of the hospitals today, and there too it's extremely shocking and sights that we can't describe in words. Because, in a tragedy like this, what happens is people have to locate their loved ones or the mortal remains of their loved ones. They'd have to go to a morgue and identify which one of them is the lifeless body of their loved one. And I think that's the most painful feeling one can ever have in their life, right? That's the kind of situation that's here for those who've survived. And for those who have not made it, some of their mortal remains are recovered. And for those unfortunate others, their mortal remains are there, spread across acres and acres of land. And, more excavation and digging would have to be done, and drilling would have to be done to cut open houses, to cut open a lot of collapsed structures, and then see whether there is any sort of mortal remains that remain there in that particular place. So extremely tragic what has happened here, and even being in the midst of all of this gives us a sense of the gravity of the situation. And this place literally, Bhairavi, has been wiped off the map, to use as grave a term as possible.
Absolutely, Siddharth. But that important point you're making there, that a major breakthrough in the first 72 hours, that bridge that has been built by the Army, which can carry rescue trucks, and that will, of course, fasten some of the rescue operations that are underway currently in Kerala's Wayanad district. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.